Collective, you finally saw a connection for what it was. It feels like this person that you may have been in a connection with was very sneaky. And it came to a point where you may have really realized that this wasn't love. Okay. Now, I don't know if you were the third party or if someone was stepping out on you. Take it how it reverberates, okay? But it feels like at some point the red flags were just too many to ignore. So you needed to move on, or you made the decision to move on. There could even be some things about this situation with this individual that you may not have known was going on at the time, but irregardless or regardless, you decided to walk away, okay? Because something was very messy about this connection with this individual, all right? Thank you for tuning in. All right. Welcome back to all of my Starseed family, Soul Tribe subscribers, returning viewers, new viewers. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're going to get into this energy a little bit and see what it is Spirit wants you to know. Okay. So we're going to clarify. Let me show you what I have here. We have the black card. Okay. Dangerous activity, leave, cheater. All right. Undercover. Somebody is really sneaky, like I don't know, just moves very mysteriously, very elusively. We have Fox, okay? Sexy or foxy, a good luck omen. Fox in the hen house, a desire to stay single. All right. If it kind of feels like this individual, maybe you were under the impression, or this individual led you to believe that they wanted something monogamous. Okay. But they didn't move that way. All right. They didn't move that way in the connection. We have trash here. The relationship is done. Time to move on. So, whoever this is, okay, whatever this is, this connection here, you decided to discard the connection. Okay. You decided to move away. You decided that the relationship was done because things were very messy. All right. Very murky. Okay. So we're going to clarify these and see more what spirit wants to uncover here. Clarify black spirit and offer. Okay. An offer. Now it came out in the reverse. It says genuine intentions, a door opening. Are you ready to receive? Okay, so what's jumping out at me is the genuine intentions. Somebody's intentions were not genuine. Again, somebody was very elusive, very untrustworthy, hid a lot of things, a lot of activities that they had going on in their life. They were making other offers to other people. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so they may have made an offer to you that felt like possible a monogamous relationship, like you two were locked in, like this was your man, this was your boo, this was your girl, but this person was literally living a double life, is what I'm hearing spirit say. Okay, clarify fox spirit in their head, a desire to stay single. So yeah, it's like this person was showing one thing, but the truth of the matter is that in their mind, they were single. This is giving me like situationally single. But the problem is you didn't know that. You didn't know that they were situationally single, or that they were out making offers as if they were single. Okay? So possibly as well, you begin to pick up some sort of download. Okay, you begin to pick up some information intuitively. Maybe their movements and the way they were moving in the connection oftentimes left you in your head trying to see what it is and what it ain't. This person could have been very gaslighty. There were some trust issues here. Okay, some trust issues because you sense something was sneaky about this person's energy. Clarify trash spirit. Okay, I just fell out in between the fox and the black card. Let's see. In reverse, we have clout hungry, viral or nothing, lives for attention, makes shit up for drama. You ain't about that life. You ain't about drama. You don't want drama. Obsessive lover, and you're also not obsessed over this person either. Clingy and controlling, can't let you go, karmic and chaotic. You do not have no time for any of this what this person had going on. You ain't clout hungry. It is very possible that this person expected or assumed that you would just let them run amok all over your life, all over your heart space, all over your energy. But the relationship was done as fast as it started. Once you found out that they were situationally single and that they were making offers to other people, okay? You don't like karma and you don't like chaotic energy. This person is karmic and chaotic, okay? So it was time for you to move on, and that's what you did. You don't like drama. Mm-mm. 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 You don't like the drama, baby. Clarify um murky situation spirit. Landing on the in their head. We have broke ass. So somebody is not broke. Somebody has money. Somebody is well off. Somebody has a lot of resources. We have copycat. Steals your ideas, duplicates your style, feeds off your creativity. Now, this may be you, collective. This may be you that you have you provide for yourself. You ain't gotta chase nobody. You don't have to like come in second best. You ain't doing that. I'm second to nobody. There's no reason for you to see yourself that way. And so if this individual thought that you was going to compete for them, huh, I guess you showed them differently. Okay. Cause you out here feeling like you bossed up, to be honest. What is going on, spirit? It's looking like you bossed up. And you like, I don't know what they think going on, but I could do bad all by myself, is what I just heard. Wow. I could do bad all by myself, but the gag is you ain't doing bad by yourself. So there's that. You're not doing bad by yourself. Now, this individual may have thought that you were going to get in line, but the issue I'm having, okay, and I feel that you had, is that that's not what they presented to you to be in the start of things. This is something where it feels like as the connection went on, however long it went on, you started to see more. You started to uncover more about this person's movements, about their intentions. Their intentions were not genuine. Okay? Tell us more, Spirit. Ooh, that came out fast. Closure. Letting go. Ending chapters. Emotional release. Finally free. And on top of that, you happy to be out of this situation. So you, whatever this cup is here, because this is giving like Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody offering a cup and you close the door on that cup. You don't need it. You don't want it. You don't desire it. That's what that feels like to me. Okay. You're actually quite okay with having to walk away from somebody's tainted cup. Okay. It's like making a nice cup of coffee and then pouring the spoiled milk in there because you didn't know it was spoiled. And then you go to drink it and you get that little tinge and you're like, damn, the milk's spoiled. It's like that. Or creamer, because creamer go bad too. You understand what I'm saying? Like, damn, now I gotta make a whole nother cup. You know what I mean? And now you may not have no creamer. It's like, you realize that this person's cup is something in the milk ain't clean, baby. Tell us more. Something in the milk wasn't clean. Inner child. I feel like this person is childish. This person is childish. Healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness, restored, return to innocence. Now, this could also be you. As you have closed the door on this situation, or because you have already done your inner child work, it was quite easy for you to close the door on this situation. Take it how it reverberates, okay? But this person is actually very childish as well, Okay. But this feels like the collective, you you either close the door and begin to do inner child work, or you had already done your inner child work, and so it was not hard for you to walk away from this offer here with this spoiled milk inside of this coffee here. Okay. Tell us some more. Cuffing season, temporary relationship, seasonal companionship, short-term warmth until spring. This could be happening right now. You could have met them back in December, and it could be ending as we speak. Okay. Now this could also be that you're dating again. Okay. Maybe you have found somebody that feels more like a match. Divine intervention, unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirected paths, saved just in time. So you may have met this person. Things may have moved very quickly. The connection may have been intense very quickly, and the divine had to intervene. All right. And you may see it as divine intervention. Okay. Situationship. But this landed on reverse on the inner child, which lets me know you're not even looking for a situationship. That's not what you're looking for. Okay. You're looking for something a little bit more solid, a little bit more deeper, a little bit more intimate, a little bit more emotionally mature. Okay. Honest and shit. Okay. I don't blame you. Luxury lifestyle, comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. Yeah. Yeah. You know exactly what you deserve when it comes to love. Yes, I love that. This person had commitment issues. You may have caught something on their phone, all right? You may have caught them sending out DMs, may have caught them on, in other people's inboxes, text messages, things like that. Tell us more, Spirit. We have hustle mode in reverse. Yeah, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort, sleep can wait. Um, Now I'm picking up a couple things. You either saw something on the phone while this person was sleeping, or this is you saying this is this individual thinking that they were getting away with something, like they were hustling you out of something. Yeah, but you just politely broke whatever cycle that was. Okay, or you was never willing to participate in any kind of karmic chaotic cycles. You wasn't trying to mirror no energy, and you definitely was not about to let nobody harvest your energy. I don't know who you is, but I like you. I do. I like you a lot. I like that right there now. That's what I'm talking about. You weren't finna let no energy vampire come and harvest your energy because they got commitment issues and shit. Uh-uh. No, no, no. And you wasn't, whoever you are that reverberates with this message. Now, this is different because normally sometimes I get in messages that it was triggering, that it was difficult to walk away, that I feel like somebody had already done the healing work before they met this person, possibly last December. And maybe now, as we're in spring and spring is getting ready to close out, this is over. The divine has intervened. That's what I'm picking up. That doesn't have to be the specific narrative, but take it how it applies. But it feels like you had already done the healing work, which is why it was easy for you to determine that this person was not good enough for you. And this was not going to be a love connection. This was not love. Safe space. And you went right into your safe space. Yup. You went right into your safe space. Now, this person could be still trying to reach out to you, and you are unavailable, booked and busy, but unavailable at the same time because it was in the reverse. You're unavailable because you're booked and busy, starting a new life. Okay. You don't have anything to give to this individual. Yeah. Yeah. Giving minimal attention, basically no attention. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody is I don't know if you're a social media influencer, if you do something on social media, but whatever this is, your numbers are growing, you're being recognized. Okay, you have recognition here in some capacity. Huh. You might also have options. Okay. Now, this person may be reaching out to you on social media, but they've been left on red. So you could have left them on red because you know they have some sort of hidden agenda. Yeah, you're full aware that they have some sort of hidden agenda, and you don't want no parts of it. And I don't blame you. Cause what? Cause where they do that at? Let's get some. Where's that other deck? I had it earlier. Hold on, collective. Let's get this one. All right, we're gonna look at the blocked and blessed. Get the blocked and blessed out here. See what it is the spirit wants to affirm you with, collective. Looks like you made the perfect decision. You knew your worth and you moved accordingly, hon. Okay. I like that. Somebody definitely may be trying to pull on your energy. However, I just had a brief dizziness that just came. It came in and it left just like that. It was very brief, but they may definitely be trying to pull on your energy, trying to communicate. This person could also speak in circles, like they talk in circles and shit. You know what I mean? They say a lot and don't say nothing at all. Like, what you talking about? We have delete your thumbs, rest, delete the text, block the number, reclaim your peace, closure, detachment, release. Uh-huh. You you sitting up in the bed watching them text a whole booklet and just straight up deleting it. And then be like, let me go on and block them because they ain't gonna leave me alone because they are clearly not getting the picture. Okay. You're left on red, sir, ma'am. Tell us more, spirit. Signs everywhere. Volume still on mute. Spirit, stop typing, but you're not listening. Guidance, awareness, intuition. Mm-mm. So they don't have no intuition at all. They are not reading the room. And for them to be this player like they was, male or female, okay, it's like you got options though. Remember, you out here making offers and stuff. You situationally single. Remember, so why are you still messaging the collective and the collective's not responding? Read the room, lady, ma'am, sir. Read the room, hun. Silence. It's an answer too, honey. I can't make this up. Mixed signals equal clear answers. Awareness, perception, reality check. This person just, I don't know. What you gonna do? It look like you didn't already block them, but they don't want to take accountability. Mm. They still is acting like they just unread isn't mystery. It's indifference. Oh, so you got a whole bunch of messages on your phone that you ain't read. They just sitting on there. Stop excusing his silence. Rejection, blunt truth, clarity. Self-love looks good on you. Best filter you'll ever wear. Confidence, glow, attraction. Yeah, so you are wrapped and clothed in the energy of self-love, looking good. You taking selfies and stuff and putting all up on the internet. This person is losing their mind. Your pain isn't content. Healing doesn't need a hashtag. Privacy, self-restraint, growth. They like what they're seeing, but they don't like what they're seeing because they may be realizing what they lost. Okay. And you may have taught them a lesson that they long needed. Because it's giving a little arrogant. It's giving cocky. Okay. What is this? He owes you nothing but silence. Closure isn't coming in a text. Acceptance, self-reliance, reality. Post dash breakup equals main character arc. Glow up is the best revenge. Ooh. Ooh, collective. Confidence, transformation, comeback. Baby, you ain't talking to folks and you glowing up. That's how you do that. Straight up. That's how you do that. Okay. Yeah. So while they sitting looking at the phone, while they sitting looking at the phone, they are getting a reality check with every post you post, with every picture you share, with everything you put on your timeline. They are getting a reality check. Between your silence and this glow up, this person is finding it hard to move on. But like I said, my thing is, I mean, you was on the motorcycle already and all in the middle of the night doing things and going all, diverse kinds of places and stuff and doing all kind of strange things for change. You was already moving. So you keep it moving. You know what I mean? Keep it moving. Yeah, they having a hard time shaking and baking like they used to. Yeah, they ran up across the white one apparently. Apparently. Let's see here. I'm gonna get you some alchemy of awareness as soon as I get the cards from being all mixed up. Alchemy of awareness, honey, because your awareness was on point. You clocked this. Okay, now I don't know how long it took you, but after that little time frame right there, divine intervention set in. You tapped in. Now this you might have caught something on the phone, and that might have been divine intervention. Now I done had that happen. I wasn't looking for nothing. I wasn't looking for nothing at all. But Spirit said, get up. Go in the back of the closet, reach around behind them magazines. It's a phone back there. I said, what? Straight like that. I cannot, I wouldn't even lie to you. It's a phone back there. I got up, went to the closet, reached around behind the magazines, and sure damn enough, it was a phone back there. Sure did. So that could have been the divine intervention. So you could have been asking your spirit team to show you this person's intentions clearly, and your spirit team came right on through with the receipts. All right? Yeah. I love it. All right, y'all. Alchemy of awareness. Because folks be thinking they sneaky. Ritual in motion. Ritual in motion. There we go. Let movement be practice and exploration and authenticity. Stretch, sway, shake, stomp, whatever you crave. The body holds what the mind avoids, so let it lead the way. Explore to find the places where sensation sparks and movement feels like release, not forced nor performative. Let your gestures be guttural, primal, even, and your breath be the metronome. Movement is the prayer, effort is the offering. Somebody could be getting back into their workout regimen. You could be locking in on that, kind of like your homegirl right here. Y'all need to do. I'm gonna do it. I am. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I just gotta click in. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be locking in on their workout regimen. You could be dancing. You could be expressing yourself through your body. You could be doing yogic releases, your Pilates and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You went and found you a trainer or whatever. You know, that's part of that glow up that they're looking at. Peak alignment. Peak alignment. There we go. When your path lacks clarity, distractions dress up as destiny. Shiny temptations, fleeting urges, and false promises steal your focus in the absence of intention. Anchor yourself in your values while letting vision, not vanity, lead. Define what matters, and your path will sharpen, allowing you to move forward with soul set precision. Whoever you are, you're very tapped in. Very tapped in. Okay? You're in alignment. All right, you're exploring new things, maybe taking a dance class, maybe picking up some extra, personal training sessions, something of that nature. You're in alignment. I love that. So you really don't really like invisible orbits. Okay, whatever. Most things aren't about you, but your mind twists every glance, every silence, every shift in energy into a story where you are the main character. This self focus distorts reality, making neutral moments feel like personal attacks or hidden praise. Step outside yourself. Not every storm is yours to claim, not every whisper is about you. There is freedom in realizing the world moves with or with. I feel like whoever you are, you are not going to let this person like come into your life and create that chaos around you. You recognize that whatever their issues were, that it had nothing to do with you, and it had no bearings on who you are, your value, your worth. Like, this has more to do with them. That's why with that inner child card, I was picking up that this person definitely moves out of a wounded inner child. Okay, but that doesn't have anything to do with you. Okay, so there was no need for you to be an emotional punching bag. You made the choice not to be, and you've moved on with your life. Congratulations, okay? Because it sounds like you've dodged a major bullet. This person may be rethinking their actions, but it may be too little too late. All right. All right, collective, let me know how this message reverberated with you. Leave me a comment, okay? Thank you all for spending some time with your girl. To all of my new viewers, all right? I hope you will subscribe. Stay a while, all right? Would love to have you here. If anybody is in need of a personal reading, my information is in the description. You can click the link, it'll take you to my website where you can book. Make sure you like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace, family.